All right, YouTubers. I'm out in the RV. Many might think I'm silly, but I'm doing that lockdown stuff. I'm listening to what they're supposed to do, but going a little stir crazy. So I figured I'm going to come out in the RV and cook myself some breakfast and maybe hang out here for a little bit and read the book. Cat free. There's no cats out here. I know for a lot of people it's becoming difficult to find a place to go RVing with all the lockdowns and stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and just abide by that. So we'll start out with, this is a new pan I got from the thrift store. We're going to use that. It is by, it's probably a Walmart brand or something. Cook's. It's Cook's Companion, Chef Elio Pan, I don't know. Or Chef Flip Pan, I think that's what it says. The bottom's kind of worn out. But I'm going to get this sucker going, and I'm going to start doing some cooking. Alright, I'm going to heat it up a little. Like always, I will start cooking way too soon before the pan gets hot enough. I suffer from a lack of patience. If that's something that bugs you, please do it your way. Alright, I'm going to use some real butter. Some butter in there. Alright, that's enough butter. Probably for now. Now I got some hash brown potatoes I'm going to put in. That's good. We're going to let that go for a bit. This is where I'll pause and come back where it might get interesting, or it's not. This isn't anything fancy. It's just trying to give people some content that might be going a little stir crazy. And for me, honestly, I just wanted to get out in the RV a little bit. I'll do a little stir. Now I got a little onion. Put some onion in. Chopped it off camera. I'm sorry you didn't get to see the time lapse. Turn this up a little bit and keep this stirring. As always, I'm trying to do everything in one pot. Even though I'm in my driveway, I could easily just take stuff inside. But I'm gonna try to do one pan because I will not be doing dishes out here or anything. Just trying to keep the RV vibe, and so far I really like this pan. I got it cheap. It was in one of my recent thrift store finds. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it's very non-stick and it works on this induction top. And if I was brave, I would try to flip it, but maybe that'll wait for all this coronavirus stuff to be done and I do that outside. All right. So we'll keep cooking these. All right, well that's finishing. Gonna do the eggs. I got 4 eggs. I'm gonna crack them open. Let me get everything ready. Prepared to make a mess. 1 egg. I should be cracking this somewhere other than the bowl, but forgive my culinary mistakes. 3 eggs. 4 eggs. Oh, no shells. That one looked like there was going to be shells. All right. Stir the potatoes. They're coming along. Peppercorn. I love pepper in my eggs. Like, there's sometimes I have so much pepper you can't hardly see the eggs. I didn't bring the sriracha out. I'm not going back in for it. There we go. That's mixed up. All right. So these are pretty good. It's maybe another minute or 2. Okay, now we'll take these off. Now the eggs go in. We're gonna make an omelet if it comes out all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some of those potatoes in the omelet before I flip it, and I'll add something else to it. But we gotta get that flip ready. I have some bacon from yesterday. I'm gonna put some of the potatoes in. Sure, this is a bit different. All right, let's see if we can flip this puppy. Woo, that's not a bad looking omelet. I have a couple other strips of bacon. That's a nice looking omelet, huh? Well browned. There we go. We flipped it. Only had a tiny bit of splatter because it's not quite done. Flip it again because I'm silly. Oh, we're looking good. All right, I'm going to turn this off. It's off. Let's see if I can plate it without making a mess. All right. Woohoo. And now I'm going to set up and I'm going to eat it. First, some of the potatoes. Wish I had my sriracha. I left it in there. Piece of bacon. And nice. Oh, that's fluffy. Here's the omelet. Can't hurt to add a little bit more pepper. Let's see if we can get it in there. See if I can zoom this up while editing. There you go. There's a potato and bacon omelet. That is good. And I got a book I'm going to read, and I'm just going to hang out here for a bit. So there's a quick cooking video. I'll do a minute on the coronavirus. I understand that there's a lot of people freaking out. I'm not freaked out, but I'm paying attention and I'm taking the precautions that professionals tell me to take. I also understand that there's a lot of people that don't think this is anything, but sadly it appears that those people could be in for a rude awakening. I think this has the potential to be pretty scary. So past generations were asked to do amazing and heroic things for their country. We're being asked to sit on a couch and watch Netflix, you know? I think even in this time of low expectations, I think most of us should be able to handle that. Don't watch news about it all day and get yourself crazy, but also don't ignore it. Just use the common sense. Again, just follow professionals. The professionals know, you know, they spent their life studying this stuff. That one Dr. Fauci, he's like 80. He's worked for 6 presidents. He's like one of the highest esteemed and respected people in the field. So I'm going to default to what he says. Because, you know, I have a respect for knowledge. I think knowledge is power. So that's my advice on that. As for upcoming RV trips and those of you out there, you know, I've been on the internet, I've been looking around, and it appears that it's getting more difficult to find places. It might become even more difficult. I've heard some people say that they're closing down BLM land out west. I've heard others say they haven't. I don't know. Those of you out there will know. But anybody preparing to do a trip, just do a lot of research. Make sure where you can go is safe, where you're leaving is safe. Because again, I say for me, I'm not terrified of getting it. I'm pretty confident that I'd be fine. But that ties into the problem that we all have, that we think, oh, this stuff only happens to somebody else. You know, it only happens in other countries, or when it happens here, it only happens to other people. You don't know that. My biggest concern is I would feel terrible if I got it and I passed it along to other people that might not fare as well, and what my mind is telling me how I would fare. So I'm gonna hang around the house, try to do some projects, maybe do some projects in the RV. Maybe I can figure out how to get that darn air ride system working. But that's my plans for now, and I'll try to put some videos out. I'm a very optimistic person. I hope not foolishly so, but I always try to find the bright side, and I sure try to find a time to laugh every day. So, you know, I'm not watching a lot of news. I'm watching some, but I'm putting comedies on. I'm finding stuff to laugh, and I think that's how we all get through this. Because, you know, we're a society, and sometimes we have to do things for the common good. So that's my ramble on that. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you're all safe. And have a great and wonderful day. I'm going to finish this now and then read my book. All right, dubers. Eat some bacon. It'll make you smile and you'll have a great and wonderful day. If you're a vegan, eat vegan bacon or whatever. That might make you smile. I forgot to do a flyover. There's your flyover with the GoPro. All right, now that great and wonderful day. Stay safe.